Somebody come get 'em. They're too old for TikTok.
Hello and welcome to Too Old for TikTok. We have the co-founder, Melissa, joining us as Catalina is in Europe. Thank you for joining, Melissa.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
I know you wanted to set the record straight about our group chat because there was a lot of hate being spewed towards our TikTok Churchula group chat last week. So you have the floor.
Yeah, I just think Catalina has a very big ego when it comes to our group chat.
Oh, damn. She came out fighting. Oh, my God.
You know, and it's like, yes, like she was the creator of it, but like at a certain point, like step down from your pedestal, okay? It's a group. We all contribute equally. She does not get to say that she's allowed to not watch all the TikToks that people send. Like, that's not okay. She needs to be watching all the TikToks that are sent. I actually got very anxious in the beginning of the group chat because I would fall behind and then I would have to, I would literally like take time off of work to watch all the TikToks.
Same.
So that I wasn't behind. And for her to just say, oh, whatever, I don't watch them, like that was insulting.
Wait. So I think what we're uncovering right now is that me and you are the only people who watch every video sent in the group chat. So we're the best members is what we're uncovering.
Of course we are. But actually, I also want to say I think Claudio is also doing that.
Yes, shout out to Claudio who does not listen to this podcast. So there's that.
That's his one flaw.
That's his, yeah.
But otherwise, I think Claudio also is the only one watching everything. He reacts to everything, and I love him for that.
True. Okay, well, you came out fighting. That was so great. So me, you, and Claudio are the best members of the chat. There's 3 others that, you know what, they won't be named. So, but I still love them. There's that.
I mean, I think Sam and Ashley, friend of the pod, have been great additions.
But they don't watch all the videos, and Ashley muted us.
I think they do watch all the videos. Both Sam and Ashley have been liking.
They've been very active, which is why I'm surprised. But it's okay. TikTok is not a full-time job for everyone like it is for me. So
I really have become very obsessed with TikTok over the last few weeks. For whatever reason, it has just become like my main source of entertainment and information.
Right? Yeah. I do go through these phases where some phases of TikTok I'm like bored because there's too much of one thing, but I feel like I'm getting a variety of things, which is great because we have such a great agenda today to discuss on the pod.
Right. Yeah. Because I've been sending a lot. I feel like I've been sending like at least 3 TikToks a day to the group chat, which is a lot for me.
And they've all been great. Good job, Melissa.
Thank you.
Let's get into it. I think we'd be remiss. I'm sad we missed this last week because this has been happening for a couple of weeks now. There's a trend that gingers and redheads are black people. So there's a lot of black creators who come on and said, if you're a ginger, you're actually a black person. And it's a really fun trend. And I think this is a really like earnest take on it. And I like it a lot. It's by Sir Addison Witt.
A black woman said redheads are black people too, and the internet did what the internet will do. But something else happened. Something deeper. Redheads, gingers, ginger? Came forward with stories of shame, of being othered, mocked, fetishized, called soulless. Redheaded stepchild, the punchline of every joke, learning to hold in what felt broke. But now they are dancing, prancing, they are laughing, they are healing. And as they are seen, others begin to see. Pain cannot be compared, but it can be understood. And when someone else's pain resonates with your own, something in you shifts. Black people are watching this moment unfold with something like, not only because we know pain, but because we know recognition. We are and have always been the people others come to for healing. And in this moment, we are not gatekeeping the cookout. We are lighting the grill for our brotherhood that remembers. Pain makes you human, and love makes you whole.
So I love that take. I like, also I'm getting so many funny videos about how gingers are like just loving this. And it's like everyone's being accepting. And there's some heartfelt takes too. There was one that made me cry because there was a creator who came on and said that she had a best friend in 2nd grade who died that was a ginger. And she thinks about him constantly. She said, I want to find the mom. It was Mother's Day, and I want to just like remind her of how great he was. And TikTok made it happen. She had a conversation with the mom, and her mom had passed away since, and that mom knew her mom. I was just bawling. It was so beautiful.
Oh my God. Wow. Thank God I didn't see that. I think I still
Yeah.
would not be recovered.
I'm not.
Yeah. I thought that this video, Addison Witt's video, did such a great job of just summarizing everything that has happened over the course of, the last few days, weeks of this trend, where it started out as a funny joke and people were laughing about it, and then it ended up turning into something really beautiful. And I mean, this is TikTok in a nutshell, right? Like, this is the best of TikTok, is stuff like this.
Agreed.
And I feel like I am adjacent to gingers. Like, if technically I might be like a day walker, I think South Park called it once. Like, because like I'm very pale and I have freckles. My hair is like an auburn. It was redder when I was a
strawberry
kid.
blondes.
Yeah. But like I think I always sort of like got away with it because like I'm not like a true ginger. But my brother also has like reddish hair, and I remember one time in
Your twin
camp.
brother.
Yeah, my twin brother, like in camp they were calling him Opie, who was like
What is that?
Ron Howard's character, because Ron Howard's a ginger.
Yeah, he's a ginger for sure.
So it was like his character in the Andy Griffith Show. He was like a cute little redheaded boy, but like, to call a kid that like in camp in middle school was not nice. Yeah. And so I definitely was like, I feel for this. I relate to this. And I also was like, because everyone's been talking about like, oh, we knew like, is like, this is why I've liked this kind of music all along, or why like I've liked this type of food. And I was like, maybe this is why I'm a good dancer.
Oh my God. Wow. Actually, that's such a good point. Right? You have great rhythm for a white girl.
Exactly.
Like rhythm that I definitely don't have.
Yeah.
So that's, wow, what a revelation. I'm so happy for you.
I love it. I love this trend.
That for you.
And it makes me feel special as someone who is like tangentially a part of it.
That reminds me, you sent a video to try to do the Judas dance, the Lady Gaga Judas dance, and it was a slowed down version, and I'm like, there's no way in hell I would ever do this, but I think you would do a great job, and I want to see the video of you doing it.
Yeah, I still need to dedicate time to learning it, but I love dance. Dance is life.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. This is going to be a real right turn here to the Diddy trial. Oh God. I don't have any specific videos, but it's like been on my For You page. I'm kind of swiping away now because the trial's going on a while, like so much is happening. And it's great to get like the little cliff notes on a TikTok, but it's heavy. It's really heavy, and I don't need that right now.
Yeah, this is interesting for me because I feel like this is the change for me is that I'm starting to use TikTok as more of a news source and like search for topics. So this was one of the first ones. Like, yeah, like I had been seeing headlines, on Facebook and Instagram, and I got to a point where I was like, I am sort of curious to like learn more about what's happening on this trial. And I went to TikTok because I was like, there's probably some good breakdowns, and there's always like lawyers who are sort of explaining
I love the
things.
lawyers' takes.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna find out more about this. I don't know. I also got to a point where I was like, that's enough. I know what I need to know. I wish everyone the best.
Moving on, the group chat season 2 has been out. We didn't talk about that last week either. It's about a bachelorette trip and so much more. A video just came up on my For You page. The creator Sydney Joe, and I'm still invested. Such a great series on TikTok, so tune in. Now, shall we get to my For You page this week? It's very eclectic. So the first one is a video by the Average Joe 55.
The woman who said that if you're over 200 pounds, you shouldn't be able to do Pilates, got fired from her job, got kicked out of her studio, and is being exposed for hooking up with a married guy. And I think the lesson here is don't fuck with the fatties. We will destroy your life.
So this drama about this girl saying the Pilates thing has been all over my For You page, but I really like this video because, again, it's like a funny take on it. But yeah, don't fucking say that people over 200 pounds can't do Pilates. That's insane.
I don't know who this was. This woman like on TikTok, or this feels like it's just like a coworker's drama where it's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
She made a video about it and she was fired.
Oh, okay. I mean,
I don't know if the original video was on TikTok, but there was like proof. It wasn't hearsay. There was proof she said it. And then obviously so many people chimed in and made videos against that. I
mean, I don't really enjoy fitfluencers. I swipe away. But I like the average Joe's take on it. Do not mess with fatties.
Exactly. All right, next we have a fresh video by Amanda Bynes. And I think this is her account because it's like she's direct to camera. Mm-hmm. Her handle's Amanda.Bynes 1986 because she was born in 1986, the same year my brother was born. And I'm just like so happy when I see her on my For You page. I'm like, oh, she's okay. Me too. Here's the audio.
What's up, everybody? I wanted to make a post that I finally grew my bangs out. I'm so excited right now. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Also wanted to post that my best friend Dylan and I have been best friends for 10 years. And to mark our best friend anniversary, we got matching Roman numeral X's for the number 10. I got it on my finger. Dylan got it on her ribcage. So excited about that too. That is all. Hope everybody's having a good night. Bye.
So, like, glad to know what's going on in her life. I know there was a couple of videos where she was doing an art show recently. I'm just really happy.
I honestly feel like every few weeks or months, I, like, go down an Amanda Bynes hole. Like, I don't know. It's like it's one of the, I think I may have said this once on the podcast, or maybe this was in person, but like Facebook will show me like random videos of Eminem, like an Eminem's life story, and then I'll just like get really invested in like, oh yeah, like what's Eminem's backstory. And so the same thing happens with Amanda Bynes, where like I'll just end these terrible Facebook videos, right? Like the opposite of TikTok, where they're just, you know that they're like AI generated and they're made for clickbait. You don't know what's
real or what's fake.
It's so bizarre, but like it'll just grab me because it's Amanda Bynes, and there's something about it that I'm just like, yeah, wait, like, oh my gosh, like what is she okay? Like what is going on? What happened there? And then watching like old, interviews with her on like MTV, and I don't know, I just get fascinated, like really fascinated anytime I've seen her. Like, I definitely think this is her posting her own video, I literally will watch it like 10 times. I don't know why. I'm just like, I'm obsessed with her. I want
Well, she played such a big role in our childhood, like watching all that and the Amanda Show. Like these were a huge part of our lives.
Amazing.
What's interesting on this last video, she's turned off the comments, which I find interesting because some of her videos had the comments on. The video prior to this was just her filming a building, like at night, which I'm like, okay, Amanda, don't, maybe that's art, who knows? But very, very strange, but just, happy to see her.
Yeah. I feel like there's like lore for me with these sort of characters from our childhood, Amanda Bynes being one of them. Mary-Kate and Ashley are the other ones for me. Like, it's just like seeing like spottings of them. It feels like you're seeing Bigfoot. Like there's something crazy about it, I don't know.
You're like, they're real, they exist.
Yeah, like I will always stop for an MKNA video or an Amanda Bynes video.
Yeah. Okay, next, I have found myself on Tina Turner TikTok. I've seen a lot of clips from her old concerts. I do love her. I got to see her live once, so I'm just like really happy to be on this side of TikTok now. But this video is really funny. It's by Laura B. Fulgenzi.
Excuse me, do you sell just like the single tins of tuna just on their own?
Like the single cans?
Yeah, not the
Yeah, they're just on the corner.
All right, thank you.
All your single cans are literally just here.
All right, talk. Thank you.
Yeah, I nearly thought you said Tina Turner there.
No, just the tuna.
So I don't know, Tina Turner. This girl's just dancing down the supermarket aisles. Like, this is peak TikTok for me.
She just went off. I mean, and the funny thing is that she just kept dancing. Like, you know, it's like at a certain point you were just like, oh my gosh, like she's doing the whole song. Yeah. It was great though.
Yeah. What's been on your For You page?
Oh, wow. Okay. So have you seen the Paigedaya TikTok where this girl was like people commented that she looked like Zendaya and now it's a whole series?
I have not seen this. No, this has not come across.
You haven't seen it? Okay. So I've been all over this. So there's this girl, I guess maybe her name is Paige. I definitely liked her before. I think she recently updated her handle to say Paigedaya because of all this. But basically, she posted one video that she was just talking about something random, like nothing to do with anything. And somebody in the comments was like, hey, you look just like Zendaya. And so then she responded to that comment with a video and she was like, what? No, I'm not. We could play the video.
That is simultaneously the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me and the most inaccurate, but thank you so much.
That video of her responding to no, I don't look like Zendaya came up on my page. As I was watching it, before I went to the comments, I was like, wait, that's Zendaya.
Yeah, she does look like her.
I was genuinely like, oh, this is Zendaya. Like, and
Can I ask you, is it Zendaya or Zendaya?
It is Zendaya.
Okay, I wasn't
I'm pronouncing
sure.
it wrong, you're right.
Okay.
I think Catalina gave us a lesson on this too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she pronounces it correctly in her videos. I was just pronouncing it wrong. Thank you for correcting me.
Anytime.
So yeah, it's just become this really, again, the beauty of TikTok sometimes, where now everyone in her comments is like, every video they're like, no, you do look a lot like Zendaya. Yeah. And it's even like her mannerisms and her sense of humor, very Zendaya-ish. And so now she's posting how like she's gonna try buying like clothes and the hat that like Zendaya wore to the Met Gala, and like she's maybe gonna do like a Zendaya makeup tutorial, like all this stuff, and she's just running with it and loving it. And the best thing is, in the comments people will be like, this is so cool seeing your confidence build, because first she was just like, are you delusional? Yeah, she's like, no, Zendaya is like one of the most beautiful women in the world. Like, I don't look like that. And now over time, she's slowly starting to be like, maybe I could, wear makeup like her or dress like her. So it's, again, just sort of like a beautiful TikTok community thing coming out, and everyone's being really supportive. And it's a really cute, funny thing that happened. I'm glad to be like very much on the side.
You're in on the ground floor.
Yes.
This reminds me, there's a girl who looks just like Jim Carrey. Have you seen her before?
Oh, maybe. I think so.
Yeah, and she ran with it. So she does like these great impressions. And she's become famous off of like everyone saying you look just like Jim Carrey. So I love that you can use that to your advantage.
It's so funny.
Yeah. What else is on your For You page?
So I've been getting, I think I got one Jonathan Groff video about his new show, and it was just him and his co-star singing, and I probably watched it 100 times. And so then I've been getting so much Jonathan Groff, and I love it. I love every second of it.
Every clip of him is a beautiful thing.
100%. I stop, I watch. It's just like, I had there was one night where my whole feed just became Jay Groff, like different clips of him from all different shows, like doing different interviews, and I was just in absolute heaven.
Yeah, well, he's on his quest for the Tony, because he got nominated for the Tony, so I think he's doing a lot of press. So like, yes, stay on my For You page, stay present, love him. And the best thing is, the video you picked is with, the girl is Gracie Lawrence, right? Gracie's her name? Yes. And we had talked about her
one of our
years
very
ago,
first episodes, yeah.
Yes, because we discovered the Lawrence band on TikTok, and now they're in the show together, so here's them singing together.
I did not tell Jonathan to wear this shirt.
She made me wear it.
Ready? You look so cute. just a teenage dream. But it seemed so real. And now I know I'll never ever feel like my first real love. You forget, wait, and see.
It's so beautiful.
It's a real full circle moment.
Yeah.
I love it.
What else you got?
Okay, so then the other thing, I've been watching The Valley, of course, Bravo fan. I've just found a very nice community on TikTok where everybody has their different takes on it. And I don't have that many friends watching The Valley. And so the thing, especially with Bravo shows, it's like, I'm not just watching it for myself. I'm watching it so that I can like gossip about it with friends.
The community.
Yeah. And so I have really appreciated the fact that I can go to TikTok now and get that sort of engagement and interactions. And like I've also been posting in comments more. I think because I'm like the Valley TikTok videos have maybe like 30 likes. Like these are, you know, like this isn't it, like it's only for people like me who happen to be watching the show and on TikTok,
right?
You know. And so I'm enjoying that little community of people just sort of like sharing their thoughts. Same with The Rehearsal, the Nathan Fielder show. I'm also on like Rehearsal Talk, where again,
I'm on Survivor Talk. I love the Survivor discourse. So yeah, you find your little
niche. And it's like, yeah, these aren't like viral videos, but that makes it nicer in some ways because you're like, no, this is my little community and like we have the same thoughts on the show and it's fun.
Do you want to read the take by Noelle Eileen that you put?
Oh yeah, so I love this one. They were like, this may be for a niche audience, which, yeah, exactly. That's what I've been saying. It's a very niche audience, Valley fans plus TikTok. She says, but I really wish Michelle on the Valley would give Jesse the Sierra treatment. Instead of saying you're done with that man's BS, actually be done with it. I get that they share a child and there has to be some communication there, but pull that motherfucking energy back, girl. Be cold. He's going to be awful no matter what reaction you give, so perhaps give him zero reaction. Maybe it's just me. And like, you might be seeing me in the comments there saying like this. I agree. Like, stop talking about how you hate him. Like, just like
actions.
Don't engage. Like,
so yeah, this means nothing to me because I don't watch it. But I'm excited because I've been DVRing them, so I plan to binge it one day. Like I will watch The Valley, but it's just like not the right time for me right now.
I also realized that, so because we're in Canada now, we're still trying to figure out like how to watch TV sometimes here, like because we have like a US Roku and like we're not sure how to move it over. Anyway, one of the only apps that we can watch easily is Netflix. So I finally realized I thought all the Bravo shows were only on like Peacock, which we can't. If you try to access Peacock from out of the US, it's like, you can't access this. It's only for the US. Wow. Yeah. So I was thinking that all the Bravo shows were only on Peacock, but Netflix has like season 3 and 4 of Vanderpump Rules.
Oh, amazing.
So I've just been putting that on as like background noise for my life. And I mean, it's some of the best seasons. I also like Kristen Doty was dating James, which like I forgot that even happened.
Such a web.
Like to watch that now, like 10 or years later or whatever.
What we know.
Oh my God. So
how are you watching The Valley on Netflix?
The Valley, I'm using a VPN for when I watch it on Peacock.
Damn, so much work to watch television.
It's a lot of work. That's why like we just like have the Roku. I can't watch it like on the TV very easily. I have to watch it on my computer.
Through the VPN. What a whole to do, but it sounds worth it.
I mean, it is.
And last but not least, on your For You page, what else do you have?
Okay, so have you been seeing any of these weird AI transition videos?
I watched this video and I was like deeply disturbed. It's very visual, so you're gonna have to explain it. It's a video by Crystal Stone, 1994, and we'll obviously link it. But like, this is so weird to me.
So if you play the music, because people might recognize the music, because it's a trend that a lot of people are doing it to. So this is the music. I don't know what they're prompting. I don't know what AI tool they're using, but there's so many like this. This specific video that I shared, it's like she's holding a baby, and then like the baby turns into a pizza, and then it flies away.
It's like she just delivered the baby. She's in a hospital bed, seemingly having just delivered this baby, and is it the baby turns into a pizza? Like
the baby turns into a pizza.
It's so ridiculous.
I've seen ones where a lot of them are dogs that stand up and then have human bodies and start dancing.
Oh yeah, I have seen those.
You have seen that? Okay,
yeah,
it's the same.
They're funny.
It's the same song and trend. I still don't fully understand like how people are making these, but I get all. And the thing is, I also always watch them and always crack up. Like, I don't know. That's is just,
they keep being served.
It's just Dumb and Dumber, and I can't get enough of it.
This one's particularly weird.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to our content creator spotlight. There's a creator named Jake Amazing. His name is Jake Schroeder. He has popped up on my For You page every 5th video because he is just running with his virality. He's definitely taking a play from Jake Shane. This is my favorite one of him, his most viral song about Diet Coke.
Diet Coke gives me hope. When I go to lunch, I need one immediately. Diet Coke, this ain't a joke. I needed a bunch of dinner or sushi. Diet Coke, better than the Pope, 'cause it quenches every desire ever. Diet Coke, our last hope. I wanna drink it forever.
So he has ones about Trader Joe's, he has ones about Caesar salad, Aperol Spritz, and they're just, I love his vibe. I love the songs, they're always so catchy, and I've been catching myself singing the Diet Coke song. It's been stuck in my head.
Yeah, I love someone with a good singing voice. I always say, like, if you have a good singing voice, why wouldn't you just sing everything all the time? And I feel like Jake Amazing is proving that. Like, yeah, that's what you should be doing. I love it.
Yeah, he now has almost 88,000 followers, but like he's going to keep doing what he's doing. He's going to be 1 million followers like next week, I'm sure.
If Glee was still around, he would probably guest star on Glee.
Oh my God. Imagine if Glee was around in the TikTok era. Wow.
It'd be great. It should be. It should come back. But I don't know. There's a curse with the Glees.
Oh yeah, dark.
Yeah.
Speaking of though, I keep getting videos of Leah Michelle on Jake Shane's podcast because she read on the podcast, so she displaced all those rumors and she can read.
I also, so from that podcast episode, I was like, wait, what? She's like on tour? So then I had to look on that, and like her tour would be amazing. I would love to go. It looks like she just sings songs with her beautiful voice.
That sounds great.
Like that would be lovely. You know, like
also,
it's not too loud. I think like it's not like a loud concert. Like I feel like it would be exactly what I want. Like so just like a good
you could sit down.
Yeah, like you can just sit down and be like, wow, what a lovely voice, instead of like having to like hold your ears.
I also learned from that podcast that Ryan Murphy was trying to cast Jonathan Groff in Glee because Jonathan and Leah were in Spring Awakening together. And that was just like a crazy thing to me. So cool.
Like in hindsight, now that I know so much more, I'm like, wait, why wasn't Jonathan Groff in that? Was it?
He was a guest star.
Well, I know that.
Yes. I think it was scheduling because I think he was already slated to be in another Broadway show or something. Okay. So I think it was scheduling, or he was like, I don't want to do this. It's a risk. Who knows? I actually forgot.
Well, maybe he dodged a bullet because a lot of them did get cursed.
I know, but I just love that they're best friends.
I love it so much. And that's why like I love Jonathan Groff so much that just the fact that she's around him makes me like her too.
Yes,
even though she's had some weird controversies. But she also has such a lovely voice.
I remember when Don't Rain on My Parade, like when that episode dropped, like I think we played that song together like 100,000 times.
Yeah, like I feel
we
like
were in college, weren't we?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I think people don't. Maybe this is a millennial thing. It feels like things like Glee and Taylor Swift, people our age like, you think that people our age were too old for it, but, like, we weren't. At least not me.
Not us.
Like, I was
we
very
watched
into Glee. I was very into to Taylor Swift. Like, even though I'm sure, like, there were kids 10 years younger than us, maybe.
Oh, yeah, for sure. People,
that also really loved it.
Yeah.
Don't discount.
We were still
like,
allowed to love
I
it.
was
The
for
Gleeks.
sure a Gleek. I also, somebody posted, because I am sort of on, like, Glee TikTok occasionally, too. And somebody posted there was a reality show of, like, Glee, like, become the next...
I watched every episode
Me
of that
too,
show.
of course. and they showed a clip of it, and I was like, whoa, this is a weird flashback. Like, I remember watching every episode of this.
Every episode. Oh my God, I was so invested.
Right, same.
Last but not least, we have our food and drink section. Here's a video by Garen_music.
We're getting fucking Taco Bell in Ireland. We're frightened. Is it spicy? And I don't want to hear from all these tough cunts who think nothing is spicy. I think bread is spicy. I could use a jalapeno to heat up my home. I'm just a simple Irishman. I've never had a quesadilla before. I'm excited, to be honest. It looks very nice. I just have one question. What is this? Is this Petra? Should I get a hard or a soft shell taco? What would you recommend for a beginner? I know Taco Bell is very standard for Americans, but to us, this is very exotic cuisine. This is probably the most exotic thing to happen in Ireland since we got condoms in the 90s. Nobody knew what to do with them. That's how I ended up here in the first place. And I'm finding myself equally confused by tacos. What sort of sauces do they have? I like mayonnaise and coleslaw. They're my favorites. I'm very excited. Follow me. I'm delicious.
So first of all, I love this creator and love that Taco Bell is coming to Ireland. I've seen a lot of videos about it. They're very excited there. And seeing all the videos about Taco Bell, I actually ate Taco Bell for dinner last night.
Oh God, are you okay?
I'm more than okay. It was fabulous.
See, I think this is where, again, like, I'm definitely, like, ginger-esque. And the funny thing is, like, this is on my page after all the Black people and ginger things, because everyone was like, Irish people are gingers, right? like there's a lot of, like, just very weird, funny overlap. But, like, the fact that he was immediately just like, will it be too spicy for me? Like, that's exactly me.
That's
like,
you.
I
like spicy.
Like,
I put
I don't know.
hot sauce on everything.
I don't know if it's just, like, us pale people have, like, a similar sensibility, whether you're a ginger or you're Irish. If you're pale, it's like, yeah, I can't really do spicy food. I'm, like, nervous about being in the sun. I'm excited for Ireland to get Taco Bell.
Excited.
I think it's funny that, like, the spice level was a concern. Yeah.
I saw another video that, like, the plumbing in Ireland isn't ready for people eating Taco Bell, which could be true. All right. It was a great episode. Thank you so much, Melissa, for filling in. And we're actually off next week. It's Memorial Day. People are away. So we'll be back in 2 weeks. Thanks, everyone, for listening.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.